Hi, this is Justin Coletti of SonicScoop, and thanks to our friends at Soundtoys, we could have a special guest mixer on the channel today. It is Andrew Sarlo, Grammy-nominated recorder, mixer, engineering guy who has worked on tremendous number of awesome projects from artists like Boniver, Big Thief, and so many more. And today he's just going to play around with the Soundtoys bundle, trying to make some really far out and otherworldly sounds out of some conventional instruments. And he takes this bundle to some pretty wild places with some really fun and useful stops along the way. He obviously had a lot of fun making this one. I had fun watching. I hope you're going to enjoy it too. Let's dive right into it. If you want to try out any of these Soundtoys plugins totally for free, you can do that for 30 days over at soundtoys.com. Really some of my favorite creative mixing effects out there. They can do some really demented stuff like you'll see in this video, and some really subtle and tasteful stuff as well, and everywhere in between. All right, let's dive right into it. Andrew, take it away.
Hello everyone, my name is Andrew Sarlo, and today we are here thanks to SonicScoop and Soundtoys. What I thought would be fun with our Soundtoys plugins is, instead of going through one of my mixes or something like that, I recorded some drums, some piano, and a vocal of myself. Not very flattering, but the whole point is today we're going to be creatively using Soundtoys plugins to augment the organic nature of these sounds and trying to create something a little bit more wavy, maybe extreme, maybe whatever. So we're just going to have at it and see what we come up with. So here we have drums, kick, snare, overhead, really basic, nothing too crazy. I'll play this groove for everyone. So I think what would be fun to show you guys is something that I like to do. I grab the Soundtoys plugin Echoboy, something that we use a lot, but instead of using it as delay, I like to use it as a overall tone box, compression, EQ, anything tone. And how you do that is you go to the time and you bring it all the way down to 0 milliseconds. Mix all the way up, and now this whole plugin is going to act like EQ, compression, the whole lot. So check this out and let's maybe see what we got cooking up here. Definitely interesting, and I'm going to be even more crazy, and we're just going to duplicate this plugin after the plugin. Yeah, now we're cooking with some gas. Let's continue down this little escapade together, and let's go Alter Boy. Sounds like the Y2K bug if it ever was real. And playing the drums, of course. And let's keep going here. I think the crystallizer is always a fun one. Let's check out the default setting for a second. Wow, okay, there you go. That is pretty wild. And let's keep going with our extremes here and see what we stumble upon. We're clearly abusing this thing where it's starting to sound broken, but let's keep going here. And you know what? I'm gonna be so crazy as to bring back our original Echoboy setting after this crystallizer. That's a vibe. And as you can see, with the 0 millisecond set. Exactly. Okay, so we're going pretty far into the depths of Soundtoys, you know, the inner DNA of Soundtoys plugins right now. So in Echoboy, using this as a 0 millisecond like effects box, but it's just the dry sound going through it and no delays at all. You go to this style edit, and this wobble setting does really ridiculous things when it is obviously all the way wet. The depth is all the way up, just like that. And I'll show you what it sounds like to scoop through, to cycle through all these different modes, if you will. It defaults to random walking. I believe it'd be walking or random walk. Definitely some fun stuff. And now for just curiosity's sake, I'm going to actually bypass everything except for this final one to see what is going on. Definitely sick. And let's just apply this stuff after that and see what this sounds like. Right. So, weird, isn't it? A little weird, but you know, sometimes we want to freak out our neighbors at 2 a.m. blasting weird sounds in order to mine that one little nugget and sample that into our production. So let's keep going and let's check out the piano. Now, this is a very, very, very simple piano. No one really hires me for piano. Right, pretty much all diatonic here. So my main gut instinct is, what if this was really washed out? So if I bring up the little plate, it has the option to be incredibly long reverb. Let's check this out. Now, I'm probably not going to blow anyone's mind here just bringing the decay time all the way up, but let's leave it up and then let's add some Soundtoys plugins after that tail. And we're going to go with Alter Boy. That's pretty cool, hearing a random groove coming out with the artifacts of the Alter Boy. Let's keep going. Let's add some more stuff after our Alter Boy. let's do the Devilock Deluxe. And hell, I'm just gonna go crazy for a bit. Here we go, we got the 32 seconds decay time, and I'm just gonna keep stacking these. Decapitator. And like we did for the drums, I'm just gonna mute our plate in the beginning to see what the dry just sounds like through this chain, as I was informed to do things from the reverb. So let's see what it's like without the reverb now. Righteous, let's keep adding stuff to this and see what we get. Maybe let's go into our effect rack and go buck wild with stacking some more Soundtoys plugins all in just the effect rack. So let's go Echoboy, and let's go crazy and not even listen to what these settings are even sounding like. Let's just go nuts for a second. Let's grab our EQ here. Boy, that's going to be harsh, but let's just see what else, what other mayhem we can conjure here. And let's maybe go down here, get rid of some goopiness. And we'll, yep, we got to go primal tap. That fit me here, that's all right. And let's go nuts. So we're all going to experience this together, what this is going to sound like. And here we go. Okay, did not expect that at all. And let's maybe go through these and see what each one is doing, see who's pulling all that weight, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna bypass all of these and bring them in one at a time. Spooky. We somehow landed in a dark film score realm. Yeah, so that was the piano. And now let's go into the vocal. I can't believe I did this, but here we go. Check this out.
I am not a singer, but SonicScoop and Soundtoys together, yeah.
Cool, that sounded great. So let's now go to town, as we like to go to town to get all of our groceries and everything that we want. So here we go. Let's destroy this, because who wants to hear that again in its original form? Let's check this out. Let's turn everything all the way up on this puppy. I'm gonna turn down the volume just in case. I am not a singer, but SonicScoop and Soundtoys together. Very chill. Let's get some crazy stereo delays happening here. Let's bring this down. And I guess we can go ping pong, which would be like a ping pong, left, right, but let's actually go dual echo on this. I'm gonna turn this all the way up. You're gonna be extreme there. It's kind of sick. Let's keep going down this road. What else should we do here? Let's do the Pan Man. And actually, I'm going to show you how I like to use Pan Man because there is no mix knob on the Pan Man in its default plugin state. But if we go to Effect Rack and we load up our Pan Man here, now we can use the Effect Rack mix knob. So check this out. Let's do a little back and forth traveling. See what I mean? We're free jazzing today on my voice. So let's check out the Tremolator, which can be quite powerful. Let's go Phase Mistress. And let's add our devil lock at the end of this to go even more extreme at the end. Pretty ridiculous. And just for kicks, as a little bit of a grand finale, let's see what it sounds like to hear all these sounds on top of each other. And here we go. Yeah, I'm not calling that the greatest music that anyone's ever heard, but if we could take away anything from today, it's how we can go extreme with any plugin, abuse any plugin. The Soundtoys plugins are amazing at being able to go to extremes and trying to find stuff. And literally recording yourself playing with these plugins, running the output of that track into another track could be a great way of finding material than to loop. So if I were to just grab this vocal that we were messing with and I took it out, bus 17 and 18, whatever bus you want, created a stereo track, inputs bus 17 and 18, we'll call this vocal post Soundtoys, and then I hit record on it. Now watch what is possible. And with this, I can then do whatever I want to this. Let's say I just really loved this one bar and I wanted to loop it. Add some fades, and then I was like, you know what? Let's reverse this. You get my point. Maybe that isn't the most delicious sound anyone's ever heard, but I hope that maybe this shows people that you can go extreme with these plugins. You don't have to be so polite with them and necessarily use them how they were designed to be made. There's maybe a little bit of area in all plugins for us to go crazy, and allowing a little bit of that chaos not only can help invigorate a production, but it could also remind you to have fun while you're playing with audio. So I hope you guys got a little bit out of this, and I know I had fun, and I hope you did too, and thank you guys for watching.
All right, big thanks to Andrew Sarlo for that super fun demonstration. Got to check him out further at his website, andrewsarlo.com. Tremendous producer, engineer, and mixer, using nothing but Soundtoys effects to get some of these crazy far-out sounds with a lot of fun stops along the way. If you want to check out Soundtoys, try out anything they make for free for 30 days over at soundtoys.com. Some of my favorite creative mixing effects around. Super fun to play with. Hope you enjoy making some crazy sounds with them, and you can make subtle sounds with them too. They're just tremendous fun to work with. Thanks for hanging out with us. This has been Justin Coletti of SonicScoop. See you next time.